What do I
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, we've seen star players forcing their way to new teams, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there will always be situations where guys are unhappy. You always hope that those don't play out publicly. When you have players actively seeking to move while they're under contract, that's not good for the league. Brian, we'll see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks. Doris, I'm sure everyone is looking forward to All-Star Weekend, a chance to celebrate the league's top talents and show off for the fans.
It's always one of the most watched weekends in the NBA schedule. One of my favorites personally is the Skills Challenge. And the reason I say that, BA, is you are not seeing just guards enter that competition. The bigs are so skilled now that they can keep up. It is so fun to watch.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Miles Turner out there with Nesmith. And it's Hield in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Hield. Following the score by Sacramento, pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. Clock at 6. Back to Turner. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Outside Barnes. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game. And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K. Learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Fox the pass to Barnes. And here's Sabonis. Turner covers. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by Barnes. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Here's Fox. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Tyrese Halliburton.
And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And, you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
Over to the wing. Here's Duarte. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds, the Kings will take it.
Sacramento ball.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fox the pass to Herter. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Here's Turner, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And so Turner nails them both. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
And it's Healed, missing.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Right side Herter. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Duarte, down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. Timeout called, the Kings. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Oh, boy. Throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers, too.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Matherin.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Brissett. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Here's Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Here's Matherin. Nails the baby hook.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. On target from range.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Pass to Nembhard. Good to Mark, and the layup is good.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Monk with it. Turner covering. And here's Mitchell. Outside for Davis. Here's Monk. Second chance effort, and Turner with the block.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. All alone. Again, Indiana.
Well, this is the versatility that Miles Turner brings to the table. A big man who can knock down shots from the mid-range.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Monk missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
McConnell, good.
T.J. McConnell.
Sacramento has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Holmes passes to Mitchell. Now Davis. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
That'll count. Can't hit that one. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Pacers. They're up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Miles Turner out there with Neesmith. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now here's Fox. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Here's Sabonis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Well, Grant, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline, Domantas Sabonis going to the Kings.
Big-time surprise. Tyrese Halliburton going the other way to Indy. Now, I like that deal for both sides. Sacramento adding an all-star big. The Kings needing some size. Sabonis adds that.
And that one falls for Turner. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Fox, that's good.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Turner. Outside Hield. Here's Nembhard. Jacks up a 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Herter. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Herter's got 5 points.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Out to the wing. Back to Halliburton. The 3. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Hield. Here's Nembhard. Five to shoot. The shot comes out, and Sacramento will go the other way with it. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Now here's Fox. He's covered closely. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close. And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
Lynn's checked in for Murray. The Pacers also with a sub. Duarte's checked in. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Neesmith to halt the run. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
And here's Fox. He's got 9. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Offensive board. Out to Hield. It's stolen by Fox. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Drives to the hoop. And
it home. Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Pass to Duarte. And here's Hield. The three. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Herder.
2 minutes remaining.
Off target from outside.
2 minutes.
Indiana trailing here. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hield from outside. Fires in the triple. Hield's got 8 points.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Here they come, fans. Your 9-1-6.
And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Davis comes in for Barnes. And it's Monk in for Herder. A minute 39 left to play in the half. Fox. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Duarte. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 16-7 run. Indiana has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. To the paint. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Norris checked in for Duarte.
Substitution for the
Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Fox against McConnell. Inside. Here's Lynn. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Matherin. Here's Nora. To the middle. Here's Matherin. Monk covers. McConnell outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Fox. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Kings leading. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Second shot opportunity. Davis with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Fox against McConnell. Pass to Nora. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Sacramento ball. Substitution for the Pacers.
9 seconds left in the first half.
George Hill.
Fox outside. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Kings on top. They lead by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Round of applause for your King.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He's really stood out for them to this point. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. The confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Indiana.
Well, it's never fair. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Your King.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it. Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Fox. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. He takes it in. And Fox powers it home.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. While the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Outside Murray puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hield for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Hield's got 11 points.
Well, these are the types of opportunities his team tries to generate for Buddy Hield. He is just so efficient as a jump shooter.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And here are the Pacers now, following the score by Sacramento. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Herter. And he drops it first. Mitchell's checked in for Sacramento.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Sacramento, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Sacramento has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Mitchell, the pass to Murray. Shoots over Neesmith. It doesn't go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Drains the triple.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Halliburton. Takes it inside.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Mitchell finds Murray. It's rebounded by Indiana. Neesmith's got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Over Sabonis. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Herter. The 3-ball. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And it's a 10-point Sacramento lead.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Matherin. Here's Nembhard. And here's McConnell. Here's Matherin. Checked by Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brissett. Rebounded by Lyles. Sacramento has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Mitchell, the pass to Monk. McConnell with a steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Left side, Davis. Here's Lyles. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Monk. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's McConnell. Got a piece of it. Now Mitchell. He's got 7. The 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Nembhard. Monk covers. 10 feet away. Here's Nora. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Terrence Davis.
At the line for the Pacers, Jordan Nora at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Sacramento. Lynn comes in for Lyles, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Mitchell. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for McConnell. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Fox outside. From deep. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Sacramento foul. Alex Len. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
The first one falls.
Indiana. Matherin, 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Davis with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Again, the miss by the Kings. For the lead. Off on that one. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Kings on top, leading by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with George Hill. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nesmith in at the 4-man position.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Halliburton against Fox. Halliburton misses. Sacramento has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Pass to Hill. Barnes against Hield. Not going to go that time. So Sacramento will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Herder gets the bucket.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Hield on the wing. Rejected by Barnes. Fox against Halliburton. Murray from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Defensive foul.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Duarte, he's checked in for Hill.
What's up?
And Murray, no good on that one. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. They get the rebound. Turner. Sabonis with some nice D. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Gets the 3 to fall. Herder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion." Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys?
Allie, thank you. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Duarte. It's hauled in by Herder. The Kings have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Fox, the pass to Murray. Chalk up 2 there. And it's a 12-point Kings lead.
I just love the ball movement.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Can they get it? And it's Healed, missing. The Kings have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Fox left side. Shoots over Neesmith. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Neesmith. Rejected by Sabonis.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
Sabonis. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 16.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoops.
Here's Duarte. Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Halliburton against Fox. And there's the drive. Oh, and Turner with a block. Here's Herter. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Herter's got 13 in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here's Healed. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Back to Fox. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Healed. Indiana has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Kings.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And what a huge performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Sacramento has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Murray from outside. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Duarte. He's covered by Fox. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. No good. A bit long that time. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. And the Kings lead by 18.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Halliburton. Out to Healed. Here's Duarte. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.